The greatest scoring stretch in Olympic basketball history in a little more than a quarter in yesterday's win over Serbia. Afterward, KD said, "I was tired. I'm not going to lie to you." So, Paul, what do you expect from KD for the rest of the Olympics?
I expected him to do what he does, Skip, to be the dominant scorer that he was yesterday. I'm not sure if he'll shoot 8 for 9 or go 8 for 8 every game, but him and LeBron are going to keep competing every night for team leading score.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to get the minutes as he, and this is the crazy part. You heard he said he was tired, which means he's probably not in game shape. You know, when they start going into elimination play, he'll be in shape. Give him a couple more games. And I expected him to be dominant. I expect the USA team to be dominant. And after this Olympics, you know, you got your gold medal already. You can already put it on. They're going to be talking about this is one of the greatest Olympic teams we've ever seen. And so he's the tipping point right there, Skip. Just having Kevin Durant on the team, it just opens up so many things for everybody. And like I said, when you look at the roster from top to bottom and the guys, and the reason they look so different yesterday than they have in the exhibition season is because you got guys like Curry and LeBron who pretty much need the ball to orchestrate what they do, going to their campaign. KD doesn't need, like I said, we watched the highlights. KD probably took about 5 dribbles. Plug and play. We've been saying it all week. Plug and play. You throw him in there, 1, 2 dribbles, boom, gets to a spot. He's a no-nonsense player. And what I mean by that, he don't do all that nonsense dribbling, going through his circus act. He fits right in. You know, everybody else got to go to their circus act. I mean, I just expect him to be dominant, the USA team to be dominant, and let's enjoy the best team we probably ever going to see assembled.
Paul just took a shot at Ant-Man. You know that.
Oh, because he said
circus act,
dribble, 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 dribble.
Yeah, I mean, the same him, Tatum, Curry.
Tatum, too.
Yeah, you know, they like to go into their campaign. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what, you know, makes them though, right?
Kevin Durant is no nonsense. I'm a 1-2 dribble you to death, pull up,
bam, it's over.
Bam, it's over. I'm not playing with y'all. Just here, get to it.
So you was a circus dribbler, too?
No, I'm right to it. I'm getting right to the money.
No, that's not true.
I'm getting right to the money.
Because you told them,
boom,
I forgot who you told.
Let me go right to the rack.
Who was that you told with the headband on? You told them to come in. You did all the dribble the air out the ball.
But they you know, they got to go into they step back. They hezzy go through the legs 3 or 4 times. I wasn't doing none of that. I'm getting right to my eyes is on the basket. I'm right to it.
Okay. Well, look, man.
I ain't got time for this nonsense.
Could Kevin Durant or is Kevin Durant the best Olympian ever?
What do you mean, like scoring-wise?
No, I'm talking about just in general.
Player?
The best Olympian
He's
ever.
Played the best.
You mean just the best single player ever?
No, not just in basketball. I'm just talking about in the Olympics. Just for the U.S.
He's
when you
played
think
the
about
best. He has the most
You
gold
mean in
medals.
every sport?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I'm asking you. I don't know. Historian-wise, you would know. No?
Thought hard about it.
I mean, it's a conversation.
Because he's on a team sport, but you got to understand.
No, I understand. I get that.
Like, that's going to go to somebody who's more in the individual side of it.
But everything that he's doing is flawless. And he's won a gold medal every year. Like, he hadn't settled for anything less.
So let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant a better basketball player than Michael Jordan ever was?
Bitch, you're asking me something totally different. I'm just talking about the Olympics.
Okay, Michael played on the Olympics twice.
Yeah,
so
but
does he qualify?
But based on his longevity, if Michael Jordan had played 4 Olympic teams...
Okay, so you're saying...
Yeah, you add all of that...
His performance.
His performance, you just add all that together.
He's been a better Olympic player than Jordan, yes.
He's been in more Olympic games than Jordan, too, though.
Yeah, but he's been a better Olympic player than Jordan. Even though it's more games. So Jordan has a short period of time to be better. See, you got to be more consistent to be over this is the 4th Olympics, 4, 8, 12, 16-year period.
The bottom line is...
how do you stay consistent?
The consistency, the longevity, and what he's been able to do.
I mean,
are we
going to bring in swimming with Phelps and Mark Spitz?
I'm just asking you, is he?
No, he's not better than
it has to go to somebody that is an individual sport that's won multiple medals over multiple Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It can't go to a team sport, I don't think. Like, Usain Bolt is in there.
I mean, this dude...
Michael Phelps, you got to give it to somebody, you know, who the individual.
I'm talking about the U.S. I ain't even going
It's like you got all these insurance policies. Well, when you're by yourself, you ain't got no insurance policies.
But he looked like he was by himself when he came into the game the other night.
Yeah, and by the way, Kevin is only in 11th place in all-time Olympic basketball scoring as we speak. So as much as he's done, there are guys like that Oscar Schmidt who he played, I don't know how many, 6, 7 Olympics, whatever he played in. You're not going to catch them.
Yeah, but I expect for him to do the same thing, whether he start or come off the bench, because that's just who he is, Skip. I don't think anything's going to change. Think about it. He played 17 minutes. LeBron played 27 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And his efficiency, it took LeBron 27 minutes to do what he did. It took him 17 minutes to do what he did. So his efficiency is ridiculous.
It is.
And it's been that way as long as he's been playing basketball.
It is.
Because like Paul said, he just, boom, boom, shot, boom, gone. I'm 7 feet tall, and then when I extend, I'm 8.5 feet tall.
You don't have wasted motion. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no wasted motion when he shoot the ball, when he's scoring the ball, come down and just put it in the basket.
Okay, so I told you Friday, if Kevin does play in this game, he is going to be sore the day after. And I believe he's sore today because he said he got tired, he got winded. He hadn't played since April, in a real game. It's just hard.
After 17 minutes?
Huh?
He gonna be sore after 17 minutes?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah.
If you ain't played no basketball, and I'm not talking about practice because it's nothing you can do in practice that can emulate the physicality of a real game when it really means something. You know what I'm saying?
Down the court than shooting.
Yeah, but you run at a different pace in the game.
And then remember what Serbia did to him. At one point, he got the ball on a little bit of a break, and he's dribbling full speed, and that Micic, I think we have it, just said, I'm going to test you. I'm going to test your calf here. I'm going to ram you, and I'm going to knock you off balance and see if your calf holds up under this kind of a shot. I thought it should have been a unsportsmanlike or flagrant, as they call it. Micic just ran him over. Okay, you can't tell me that wasn't a test. Let's see how your calf does when I knock you completely off stride and you come down a little awkward, right?
That's one of them fouls where, man, you didn't just hit like 3 or 4 in a row. Let me
right. That's what I'm saying.
Hit you a little bit. Let me let you feel this right here, man. Come on, man. You doing too much. That's one of them. Let me tap you, tap on you real quick. No, that was one of them fouls.
Would that not be a flagrant in the NBA?
That's a flagrant in the NBA now.
Yeah, for sure. And they looked at it and said, play on, right?
No, this is Olympic basketball. It's different because, that was an unwritten rule in the NBA. Like, hey, man, he on fire. You need to go ahead and tap him up real quick. Boom, sort of like just like football.
But
that looked like football.
Not no football.
What you mean that don't look like that? Was just like football. We do the same thing in basketball as y'all do in football. So why can't we translate over there? That was a football hit in today's game.
I can't even talk to you, man.
In today's game, that's a football hit.
Man, stop, man.
That's a football hit in today's game. You can't tell me that.
Football hit?
That's not a football hit, Key.
He would have fell to the ground face first. He stumbled. That's not a football hit.
One guy, he just got ran over, though. He got ran over. That's what happened. The other guy fell.
Okay, so
shooting baskets,
man. Kevin said after the game, I don't need to start. I'll do whatever coach says. You buy that?
But that's why I don't understand, as I argued with Paul and you over the last couple of weeks, why do I need to start? I'm playing. I don't understand the mentality of starting.
The mentality was what we talked about on Friday, because your whole life you break a little sweat in warm-ups because you think as soon as they blow the horn.
He doesn't need to start. Yeah. He can come straight, like I told you about Randy Moss. Yeah. Randy Moss can come out of the locker room with no shoes tied, eating chocolate-covered raisins and laughing. And when it's time to now tie him up and go on the first snap of the game, he ready to go. Yeah. That's how KD is.
Hey, but Kevin, for the first time, I think was it one time that he hadn't started a game, but it's not easy to go sit down as Clipper Paul had to go sit and then come into a game.
Clipper Paul was 60.
I was toast.
He was done. He couldn't play in Washington.
I was wild.
Let alone at the Clippers.
Okay.
Oh, no, I had game in Washington. No, I don't want to hear all that.
You called game.
I called game.
You had one good shot, man. Stop.
All right.
Carolina Key. Come on now.
In a moment, Carolina Key and Clipper Paul. We'll